I still blink in the sunset. You know I never wanna make you upset. How did I become so obsessed with this?
So shell scripting. A shell script is a computer program designed to be run by the Linux shell. And a shell is basically a command line interpreter, and typical operations performed by shell scripts include file manipulation, program execution, and printing text. So in a shell script, there is scripting. Scripting allows an automatic commands execution that would otherwise be executed interactively. So scripting can be accessed or executed through the shell, and the shell is an interactive or non-interactive command execution. The shell acts as an interface between the user and kernel. So basically, by saying interactive or non-interactive, if it is interactive, you can input commands so that the shell script can be operated or executed. Or it can be non-interactive, so it can be automatically run by the script. So in shell scripting, there is the bash script. And in the bash script, it is a text file containing instructions to be executed in order from top to bottom. So basically, in scripting, the script always starts at the top, and it doesn't start at the bottom because the program is designed to be start from the top. It reads the instructions from top to bottom. When the bash script is executed, the program decides to read the lines from top to bottom. So script files are created using text editors. We have vim, gedit, and emacs. So in those text editors, we can create, for example, right here, this is an example of a script file or a shell script. And start off with the shell script. This right here starts the shell script. It is hashtag !bin/sh. This starts the shell script in order for the program to execute. And the hashtag symbol means it is used for comments. Echo also means used to display text and variable output. For example, this is an example of the shell script being executed. Right here has the output of hello world. So as you can see in the shell script, or the script that is made, it has the output type in hello world, and as you can, and the results, you get hello world. And using these following commands can run the script file, and when running the script file, you get these results. And conditional statements allow the programmer to implement decision making within a shell script based on certain conditions or events. For example, in Java programming, we have the if and else statements. This can also be applied in shell scripting. As you can see right here, this is an example of a if and else conditional statement in shell script. For example, if the conditional statement is equals to the input we enter, number A is less than number B. But if it is not equal to the first condition that we put, then it is else echo number B is less than number A. So it basically says that if this is correct, then it will display this. If this is not correct, then it will display this. Right here below is an example of the result. So if input for number A is 5 and input for number B is 10, then 5 is less than 10. It runs the first echo statement for the first output. Number A is less than number B. Number A is 5, number B is 10. But we put it the other way around. If number A is 10 and number B is 5, it is else echo number B is less than number A. Case statements. The case statement is a good alternative multi-level if then else fi statement. It enables you to match several values against one variable. It is easier to read and write. So basically, this is a multi-level if and else statement. This contains the case statement, and in the case statement, it means that there are multiple if and else's, but it doesn't indicate as if and else. It indicates as case. So from what I was talking about earlier, top to bottom, the top always starts with case. The case statement always starts with case, and the end of the case statement. For example, in this script file or script text, we have hello. If the user inputs hello, then the result will be hello yourself. If the user inputs bye, then the result will be see you again. If the user inputs an asterisk, it means it doesn't understand. Then the script file ends with ESAP. So it is basically like if and else, but has multiple levels of it. So in bash, looping constructs used to iterate through any given number of tasks until all items in specified lists were completed or predefined conditions were met. For example, in this script right here. While. If the while condition is equals to this, then it will do this following statement, and it will repeat itself until it reaches the following condition that is being searched for. So basically, there are three types of bash loops: for loop, while loop, and until loop. For the for loop, in this example, the prime number between 1 to 45 is the following below. And by entering the range, it reads the input and lists down the prime numbers between 1 to 45. And the while loop is a continuous loop, and it doesn't end until it reaches its destination. Until loop means if the input is this, then it has to wait for it until it reaches the result that is being searched for. So that is the basics of the bash loop. Thank you.
Relational operators are programming language construct or operators that test or define some kinds of relationship between two entities. This includes numerical equality and inequalities. So, Born shell operators supports the following relational operators that are commonly used numerical. These operators do not work with strings unless their value is numeric. So there are six types of operators, and it is very important to understand that all of the conditional statement should be conditional expressions should be placed inside square brackets with spaces around them. So I'll show you the screenshots about the examples, and let's try to analyze the examples.
Variables and operators. A variable is a location for storing a value, referred to its symbolic name. These values can be displayed, deleted, edited, or resaved. Local variables. A local variable is a variable that is present within the current instance of the shell, set to a certain function as it does not leave that function. Environment variables. An environment variable is available to any child process of the shell. Below are some of the most common environment variables: user, home, editor, shell, log name, path, lang, term, mail. Shell variables. A shell variable is a special variable that is set by the shell and is required by the shell in order to function correctly. There are several commands available that allow you to list and set environment variables in Linux. env. The command allows you to run another program in custom environment without modifying the current one. Printenv. The command reprints all of the specified environment variables. Set. The command sets or unsets shell variables when used without an argument. Unset. The command deletes shell and environment variables. Export. The command sets and environment variables. So, these are the operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, assignment, equality, and not equality. A very important is to understand that the conditional expression should be inside square braces with spaces around them. This is an example. All the arithmetical calculations are done using long integers. So I have an example here. I am so sorry that I don't have an Ubuntu, so I'm just gonna go and show you some pictures. For a local variable, after you type this, you have to save and then close the terminal and then run this command. After running this command, this would be the output. For operators, after you type this, you had to close and save, and then write this command, and this would be the output. That's all for now. Thank you.
I'ma fuck up my life. I'ma fuck up my life.